Hello everybody, thank you for joining with me. Today I have selected only part 2. Before delivering your speech, you have to introduce yourself by mentioning your name, your profession, and your location. Then you can share your ideas either on the topic or you can describe both the topics if you like. And after this speaking class, we have a listening class. So if you like, you can stay with us as a listener and can take your part in our listening class. So please unmute yourself who is ready. Let's get it started. Shajib Nag, would you like to share your ideas on the topic?
Yes, sir. I would love to share my ideas on this topic, sir.
Okay, first introduce yourself.
Okay. My name is Shajib Nag, and I'm from Sylhet Hobbyganj, and I'm a student. And right now, I'm doing my diploma in engineering in electronics in Hobbyganj Polytechnic Institute.
Okay, Shajib Nag, would you like to describe both the topics or one of the topics?
So both the topics, sir.
Okay, let's start from 9.
Can I start that, sir?
Sure. Describe something you are disappointed about.
In a couple of years ago, I brought a new phone. That is my very first phone, and that time I am very child and I don't know about phone about a very lot, so that's why I purchasing that phone, and I using that phone for almost 1 year, and after 6 months I face some problems on this phone, and in this phone I have so many problems, like the battery health is not so good, it's very poor quality, and that's why I have to charge my phone in a day, once in a week, in a day I have to charge my phone. So that's why I don't like this phone. And for not only that reason, in this phone's cameras is also not very good, and that's why I don't like about that phones. And when I purchasing that phones, purchasing that phone, shop owner said this phone is very good quality in this price range, and if you want to buy any phone, that is very good choice for you if you buy this phone. And for that reason I buy this phone, but after 6 months I realized so many problems I have on this phone. That's why I feel very much disappointment at that time. And if I said you, it was totally unexpected for me to got this kind of things, and for that reason, I'm very disappointment.
That's all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Shajib Nag, thank you very much. You have dense problems because the incident that you have described here, it happened in the past. So you should use past tense. You have to say, I had to charge. I have to charge my phone, not I have to charge. Then while purchasing that phone, what you can say, while I was purchasing that phone. Okay. Then very much disappointed, not disappointment, because very much here is that verb, and after that verb you have to use adjective, not noun. So it will be disappointed, not disappointment. Okay, Shajib Nag, would you like to decide number 10 now, or you need some time?
Okay, sir, I need some time.
Okay, no problem. Who is ready? Shamin Haq, would you like to share your ideas?
Okay, thank
Okay,
you.
Shamin Haq. Before starting your speech, please introduce yourself by mentioning your name, your profession, and your location.
Okay, I'm Sharmin. I'm from Mymensingh. I'm nurse, and my posting place is Dhaka Medical College and Hospital. Okay, I would like
Shamin
to
Haq,
talk.
your sound is not clear to us. Please remove the headphone if possible. Otherwise, try to speak a bit louder.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, now it's clear.
Okay. I'm Sharmin. I'm from Mymensingh. I am a nurse, and at present, my posting place is Dhaka Medical College and Hospital. Okay, I would like to talk about one incident recently have gotten with me. Actually, yesterday, not yesterday, 2 days ago, I went to buy a branded perfume from a super shop here in Dhaka city center. But I was disappointed with the product. Actually, this was one of the best bad experience for me with the superstore. Thank you for the question. Here I have. I have the option to describe the matter. Describe the matter. I couldn't go in the super shop. I had bought a perfume for my younger brother. Name one man show. This is a great brand for male and female. Female. Actually, my younger brother have been using this perfume for over last 3 years. He's attached to this brand for some reason. But my recent experience was shocking. Actually, the perfume that I bought was not. But was not after the mark. It appeared that on actually it appeared that only water is inserted in the bottle. This is not the fault of the perfume manufacturer. Rather, this is the fault of the shop who sold it. Usually, when I buy a perfume in a month and owing to my occupational hazard, I was unable to pay a visit to the shop for this month shopping. It was late and I went yesterday. Every everything appeared normal except the perfume. I didn't had enough time. That's why I don't check the things that I buy. In fact, I don't need to check them as the stuff always appear perfect in all terms. So I unpack the both goods and product at my home. I did the same thing. I did the same thing with perfume. When I unpacked it, I sprayed it on my left hand, and I think it's totally bad smell. But it appeared something. I did not get the smell. I am astonished. So, the smell was completely different. It's not more. Actually, basically, there was something wrong with the spray. The spray was not performing correctly. It's total, the spicy meal totally gone. Actually, it was a different experience for me that I didn't have before. I asked about the matter to one of my yeah one of my elder cousin, and she told that the perfume might be fake. Actually, maybe this time it is it is a uh, it is a bad experience for me, and this time I feel so sad. That's it.
Okay, Sharmin, thank you very much for your space. Actually, you speak very well, no doubt. Only a bit of tense problem. But the good side is that you have used some advanced words and phrases in your space. You can also express your ideas to the point and, of course, in detail. It's a praiseworthy side for any speaker. Only a little bit nervousness in your space. So try to do
Yes,
mirror
sir.
practice as much as you can. Do it regularly. Then you will be able to overcome your nervousness.
Actually, sir, every day when I get free time or a lot of time, this time I try to practice more and more. But sir, when I speaking in front any person or this group, I feel so shy, and actually I am so much sweating this time. I don't know why.
Do you do mirror practice?
No, sir. Actually,
You have to
I
do
want
it.
mirror
You have to do
practice.
it. Do it
Uh,
regularly. I think it will work more than this group.
Actually, because actually I stay in my dormitory. That's why many colleagues live here, and even we are share my room. Two already one colleague with me. That's why when I always alone, always speaking alone and alone. That must sometimes my colleague think me Sharmin is mad. That's why I try to speaking alone and alone when I go to washroom. Bathroom is not possible.
I can do the practice there if possible. Actually, shyness and fairness is the big barrier for any speaker, and you have to overcome these two things. Without it, it will be difficult for you to be a good speaker. At
Okay,
any
sir.
cost, you can do it. Try your level best. I think it will be possible for you. And I have already shared a book to you. Try to learn the topic from the book and try to describe that. If you do it regularly, I think it will work and it will work effectively.
I will try.
Okay, Shamil Haq, thank you very much. You can stay with us because we have a listening class after this class. Michelle, you are welcome. Please unmute yourself.
Thank you, sir. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. And of course, I think you are also okay.
Yes, I am ready.
Okay, Michelle, as usual, I have also selected two topics today. And before delivering your speech, you have to introduce yourself because we have some new members with us and they should know about yourself. Mention your name
Okay.
and other things.
Okay. My name is Michelle. I'm from Zimbabwe. It's in the southern part of Africa. And I'm a nurse. And I've been here for quite some time now. And I'm really learning new things each and every day. And I'm really happy to be part of this group.
Okay. Now we can describe number 1 first and then number 10.
Okay, so something that really disappointed me was when my little sister, she actually got pregnant whilst she was still in school. She was in her first year in university and she got pregnant. I was really disappointed because I was expecting much from her. Like we grew up with our mother is a single mother, and my father passed away when we were actually still young. And I expected her to have learned a lot from my mother. And she just went on ahead and got pregnant, and she could not even tell us who was responsible. And I really got furious because I was helping her through school and I really felt disappointed in her, and it really messed up our relationship. We were no longer close as much as we used to be, and but now we're okay. She actually got married after she told us about the boy who got her pregnant, and she got but still I was really disappointed because I expected her to finish school, get a job, and even obtain her degree, and then now she's no longer going to school. So I'm still disappointed in her, but yeah, it's life.
Yeah. Okay. Now you can describe the second topic, describe a national day in your country.
Okay, so our national day in Zimbabwe, it's actually our Independence Day, and it's sorry, it's celebrated each year on the 18th of May. And usually they get local musicians to play their songs. They find a huge area, a stadium, for instance, and then they get a number of local musicians, or even some other musicians from our nearby countries, and they get to play music throughout the night, and then well, I think it's historical significance because it's the day when we were actually freed from colonization from the British. And yes, we got free on that day. And I don't actually feel anything about this day. I think we should not even be celebrating it, because as it stands in Zimbabwe, we're not free. We are not even free to express. We don't have freedom of speech. We're not allowed to say things, and that there are so many things that we're not allowed to do as a country and as people who live in this country. There's so many things that we are not allowed to do. So I don't think we have freedom yet. We're still under the colonization of our government. So I don't think we should be celebrating this day at all.
Yeah. Okay, Michelle, thank you very much for your speech. As usual, you have done very well, and your speech is always excellent.
Thank you.
Okay. Then who is ready? Please unmute yourself. I think Hamza Ilyas. I don't know where you're from. Please unmute yourself. Hamza, am I audible to you?
Hello, sir.
Okay.
How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. Hamza, please introduce yourself, your name and your location, and also your profession.
Yes, of course, sir. I am Hamza Ilyas from Pakistan, which is one of the countries in Asia, and I am now living in the province Punjab, which is also the main province, you can say, of my country. And I am a biology teacher. I have completed my graduation in botany recently in 2021.
Okay, Hamza, this is your first day with us. We have some participants from your country. However, have you taken your preparation on our shared topic that you can see on the screen?
Well, sorry, I didn't hear you clearly.
Would you like to share your ideas on our today's topic?
Basically, as I already mentioned that I've completed my graduation in biology now. So I wish to complete my post-graduation in biology also from the foreign country, from European countries. So
Hamza, you haven't got my point. I have shared two topics for discussion that you can see on the screen. Would you like to describe these topics?
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry about that. So let me think about that for 1 minute.
Okay, you can do this. When you will be ready, please knock me. I will give you floor. Okay, before that, Nazira Rahman, please unmute yourself. Nazira.
Hello.
Yeah, please mention your name and your location and also your profession.
Assalamualaikum. I'm Nazira Rahman from Bogora, Bangladesh.
Okay. Would you like to share your ideas on our today's topic, or you would like to be our listener today?
Oh, I prepared a lesson about it. Can I share?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. So today's our topic is describing something I was disappointed about. So I was disappointed during COVID-19. It happened in 2020. It happened in 2020. It disappointed me a lot because I could not go to school and meet my friends. I was far away from my friends and relatives at this time because it is a communicable virus. If I met them, I would be sick from them or they would be sick from me. So we couldn't make them. So that was very sad thing for me.
Okay, Nazira, thank you very much. You have done very well. This is your first day with us. In spite of that, you have done very well. And you are always welcome in our group. If possible, try to join with us regularly. And we have listening class after this class. If you have time, you can join there or listen to our other participants. Miti, Mehjabin Mantasha, Miti, please unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
My name is Mehjabin Mantasha Mithi. You can call me Mithi. I'm from Bangladesh.
Okay. Have you taken your preparation on our today's topic?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Which topic would you like to describe?
Both 9 and 10.
Okay. First, describe 9.
Last Monday, I feel very disappointed because I got the mark of my math exam. I got a sorry figure. I prepared very well for this exam, but it really disappointed me. Generally, I don't be disappointed, but I remember that exam. My friends got very praiseful mark, but I made a bad result. So it was really disappointed me.
Okay. Now describe number 10.
Yes, sir. Bangladesh is an independent country. There are many national days to celebrate. 16th December is one of them. It is our Victory Day. It is a red letter day. People of Bangladesh celebrate this day in different ways. Many people celebrate the day in various ways. Many big guns of Bangladesh decorate their apartment with our national flags. Many cultural programs are shown in different parks. I go to the park with my father. I also go to the museum. Every year I celebrate the day in different ways. Actually, it depends on my mind and situation. Bangladesh was a part of Pakistan before 1971. Then we freed our country and achieved victory after 9 months liberation war. Many people sacrificed their lives in the war, so its significance is too many to describe in a word.
Okay, Miti, thank you very much for your speech. This is your first day. In spite of that, you have done very well. I appreciate your courage. So you are always welcome in our group. If possible, try to join with us regularly, and you can join to our listening class that will be held after this class. Okay, thank you very much. Yes, Hamza, are you ready now?
Yes, sir. Now I am ready.
Okay.
So,
Now describe
first of all,
number 9.
Yes, sir. As we can see that our life is depends upon the situations we have. For example, many ups and downs come in our life, and one of the most shocking down in my life was when I was not selected in the first merit list of my university in my graduation in biology, and I was very disappointed about that. It was happening, I think, 2017 when I was expecting to get admission in my bachelor's in first merit list, but I was not selected in that. So I, with my friend, went to the university. We visited the university office. We checked the list again and again. I checked the list again and again, but I didn't find my name there in the first merit list. So I was shocked because I didn't expect all of that about. So I really worked hard about to get admission in that university in that course because I liked that very much. So when they didn't select me, I was you can say that I was thinking about to get some other job or leave the study forever, or I reached that point when I felt that I should take the way I was going on. But later on, my friend encouraged me, my friend supported me a lot. So the most disappointed moment for me was that moment I've ever felt about that, and because I didn't select it on that. So that was the point which I really wanted to mention in the response of this question. Thank you.
Okay, Hamza, thank you very much for your speech. This is your first day. I have noticed a little bit nervousness in your speech. Try to give your attention to your every word. Try to make it clear so that your audience can understand you. and only a little bit pronunciation problem. If you listen English regularly, I think it will be okay. And of course, you have to do regular practice if possible, and take your preparation properly on our shared topic so that you can share your ideas properly, of course, with a lot of information. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, welcome. Mr. Riyad, you are welcome in our group. Please unmute yourself. Mr. Riyad is the admin of our all groups, and for him, we have been able to run this group. So, Mr. Riyad, unmute yourself. Am I audible, Mr. Riyad? Maybe.
Okay, sir, no problem. Thank you so much, sir. How are you doing, all of you?
Yeah, we are okay. Okay, Riyad, you will be the last speaker of speaking forward. Would you like to share your ideas on this topic, or will
So
start
all of the actually all of the complete their answer?
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. You can discuss with them only 1 or 2 minutes. Actually, if I get 1 or 2 minutes, I can prepare my answer.
Maybe we have no one to say something.
Okay, sir, no problem. I can start my answer.
Okay. I think the topics are visible on the screen.
Yes, sir.
Before that, you have to introduce yourself to our members because we have got some new members with us.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. All of you, thank you so much for joining with us. Actually, this is Riyad Khan Rahi from Bangladesh, and I am a student. I pursuing my graduation last year. I mean, final year. I am also candidate of IELTS exam, and this is all about me. And as I also want to say something about Azimuddin sir. All of you, maximum you know about Azimuddin sir. He is a leader of this our all groups. He all time try to lead our all students, and he's a teacher. He's a professional teacher. All time he tried to stay with us, and this is the really great sacrifice for us. So this is all about me, and this is I try to say something about Mr. Azimuddin sir. Okay, sir. You can say something about our new members. I can see there are some new members like Najira Rahman or Hamza, also Mithi, maybe. They are new there.
Yeah.
So let's say something about you, please. Individually, you can tell about yourself.
They have completed it, Mr. Riyad. So you have to finish your space.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, our all of members. Most welcome to you on our today's program. Today, I would like to say something about this topic. Our topic is I mean, it's a cue card. So today I want to deliver my each answers within 2 minutes. I mean, my single answers 9 and 10. For per answer, I will try to my best to complete my answer within 2 minutes for per question, per cue card. So today I would like to say something about I was so disappointed when I listened my one exam result. It was 2016. At that time I was a student of a secondary school level, and my test exams result was published. I saw my result was not good. Actually, that time I disappointed so because of I didn't expect to those type of results, and I saw I also failed one subject, and that was not really acceptable. And that time I challenged with my teacher, I mean subject teacher, that it's really impossible for me to actually fail this subject. So then sir actually actually give me some HPs that please wait, my dear son. Maybe it's some mistake. So I try to check your note again, and then he checked it, and then he said, actually, I got it's a I got actually see how number.
Your network is not clear, Mr. Yad. We can't hear you. Your sound is not clear.
That time he told me that was last after when I listened my else, then I read him, I got her and told him
Okay, he has left us. Dear participants, we can start our listening class.
Sir, are you there? I'm really sorry. Actually, it's for network problem. I disconnected.
Your
from
sound sometimes is not clear to us. So we are going to start our listening if you allow us.
Yes, sir. Sure. Please, you can start.
Okay. Just wait. Just a few seconds, please. Is it visible on the screen?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
But it's not now. It's clear.
Okay, I'll make it clear. No problem. Just wait. Is it clear now?
Yes, now it's clear to me. I'm not sure our other members. Please, you can respond.
Time to look at questions 16 to 20. The metal from the rock, already so busy, perspective. On a bed,
I think so it's not properly clear to me, sir.
Okay, now tell me, is the screen clear to you and is the audio clear to you? Can you see the writing of this topic on the screen? Is it clear to you? Michelle? Or Mr. Yap? Shajib Nag?
Sir, it's
So,
clear to me. It's a little bit clear, but it's
it is not clear for me, sir.
Okay, I'm going to share it again.
Okay.
Is it clear now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, just make me sure whether the audio is clear to you or not. Listen to it.
Because it's the highest navigable point of the Avon. Boats can go no higher up this river and proved a handy place to load without them.
Okay. Is the sound clear to you?
Yes.
Okay, then we can start, dear participants. We are,
Sir,
yeah.
sir, can you tell me actually the Cambridge books names and exam name? I forget.
It is Cambridge 10 and test number 4.
Sir, I got it. I got it. Yes, sir. I got it.
And we're going to solve question number 11 to 20 because from 1 to 10 we have solved it before vacation. So dear participants, be ready. It is better to have pen or pencil and paper with yourself so that you can answer clearly. And you should give your full attention to the listening.
And played. The port of Manum brought to life.
Why did
Giving an introduction to the historical theme park. Section 2. Section 2. You will hear a recorded talk giving an introduction to the historical theme park of Manum Riverport in England.
So be attentive, please. Now you will hear the information for the question.
First, you have some time to look at questions 11 to 15.
Go through the question as soon as possible for you.
Now listen carefully and answer questions 11 to 15. Welcome to Manum Port, where 1,000 years of history are brought to life. All the family can enjoy a day out at Manum, visit our copper mine, see models of the machinery it used, have your photo taken in 19th century costume, experience at first hand how people lived at different stages throughout history, and especially how children studied, worked, and played. The port of Manum is located in beautiful and peaceful countryside, on a bend in the great River Avon, and developed here because it's the highest navigable point of the Avon. Boats can go no higher up this river, and proved a handy place to load and unload cargo to and from the sea, which is over 23 miles away. A small port was already established here when, about 900 years ago, tin was discovered nearby, though it wasn't until the Industrial Revolution.
Okay, already you have got the information for 11. What do you think? What is the correct answer?
So I think it's C.
You think B. What about the other
I think it's
participants?
B.
Sir, I
It's
think C,
B.
sir.
Michelle,
It's maybe B. Yes.
anyone else, please share your ideas. Charmin Hawk, what do you think?
Sir, I'm also doubtful about A.
Sure.
Charmin, what's your answer?
Sir, I'm not sure.
Okay. let's
Don't
play.
catch.
Okay, actually the correct answer is B. It was convenient for a river transport.
My
Okay,
first answer has gone wrong, sir. I write C and then I cross that and again writing B.
no, B. Would you like to hear the correct information again?
Yes, sir. I would love to.
Okay. Okay, listen to it.
And developed here because it's the highest navigable point of the Avon. Boats can go no higher up this river, and proved a handy place to load and unload cargo to and from the sea.
Is it clear now?
Yes.
Actually, you have got the indirect information from the word, not direct information. And you know, sometimes we get indirect information. Okay, let's go ahead.
Which is over 23 miles away. A small port was already established here when, about 900 years ago, tin was discovered nearby, though it wasn't until the Industrial Revolution, when a tremendous need for metals of all kinds developed, that Manum expanded to become one of the busiest ports in the country. And because it was already so busy, prospectors began to look for other minerals. And by the end of the 19th century, lead, copper, manganese, and arsenic were added to the cargoes leaving Manum. In the early days, the ores had been smelted or processed in the same area they were mined. But as demand grew, the smelting process required huge factory furnaces or fires to melt the metal from the rock. And there was not enough coal in the local area, so the rocks containing minerals had to be shipped long distances.
Okay, dear participants, already you have heard the information for 12 and 13. Please share your ideas. What do you think about 12?
C.
You think C. Then here you have also got indirect information, not direct information.
Sir, it might be B. B.
Anyone else, please? Try to share your ideas. Your ideas may be right or wrong. It's not a problem.
It's C, sir, I think. Well, they say it for the factory. For that reason, I think it's C, sir. Discover new area.
Michelle, what's your answer?
I said C.
You said C. Shamin Hawk,
Maybe C.
Mr. Riyad will go with B, and Shajib Nag with C. And the correct answer is B. The increase in demand for metals. The increase in demand for metals. And what about 13? What do you think?
Sir, can you
C.
play it again? Because
Okay.
I
Answer
didn't
13.
listen for
Then
side talk.
I'll play it again. Answer 13.
Sir, for side talk, actually, I can't listen. Okay,
Anyone,
sir,
please?
actually, this is my fault. No problem.
Anyone, please? Actually, you have
C.
you have heard the synonym of a word in the audio. Again, indirect information.
Sir, shortage of fuel. A.
Sorry?
A.
A. Yeah, for 13 it will be A, and for 12 it will be B. So you can listen to the information again.
By the end of the 19th century, lead, copper, manganese, and arsenic were added to the cargoes leaving Manum. In the early days, the ores had been smelted or processed in the same area they were mined. But as demand grew, the smelting process required huge factory furnaces or fires to melt the metal from the rock, and there was not enough coal in the local area.
Have we got the information now?
Yes, sir. For fire they use fuel.
Already I have told you that you have got synonymous ideas from the audio. So let's go forward.
So the rocks containing minerals had to be shipped long distances. Sadly, in the 20th century, the great port of Manum declined, and thousands of workers were forced to emigrate out of the area. The building at the port fell into disrepair, and the place became almost forgotten.
Okay, dear participants, already you have heard the information for 14. What do you think?
Sir, it's C. Now it is at sea. Sir.
Buildings are used for new
Everyone, please share.
purposes.
See.
I don't know what is happening to Michelle.
No, I answered.
What is your answer?
I said it was C.
Okay, anyone else, please? Because this question is very easy for you. Actually, they have used the synonym of immigrant here. I think now it will be easy for you.
Sir, the workers A.
Yeah, of course. And the
A,
correct answer
yes.
is A. The workers went away. Okay, listen to it again. They have you can hear the word immigrant in the audio. Listen to it again, please.
Of Manum declined, and thousands of workers were forced to emigrate out of the area.
Yes, sir.
Is it clear, Michelle?
Yes,
it
totally
is.
it's clear.
Sir,
Okay, let's go forward.
The building at the port fell into disrepair, and the place became almost forgotten. But then the Manum Trust was formed to conserve the historical resources of the area. It organized scores of local volunteers to remove undergrowth to find the original outlines of the installations. It then brought in paid professionals to match installations with maps of the original port complex and to set about reconstructing it. Today, you can see the results of this ambitious program of restoration.
Okay, already you have got the information for 15. What do you think?
A.
Maybe this is very easy for Michelle.
C maybe, sir.
Charmin Hawk for C. Okay, anyone else, please? Please share your ideas. Okay, dear
Sorry.
participants,
It's
reconstruct.
C.
You have heard the word reconstruct in the audio. So what will be the answer?
C, sir. Because of rebuilt the port
Actually,
complexes.
you should be more attentive. Listen to it again, please.
To find the original outlines of the installations. It then brought in paid professionals to match installations with maps of the original port complex and to set about reconstructing it.
Have you got it?
Reconstruction, yes.
Reconstruct.
Reconstruction.
Michelle, is it clear to you now? Okay. Let's go forward.
Today, you can see the results of this ambitious program of restoration. Intention, and we believe this will be realized before the end of the year, is to return Manum Port to the condition it reached at its peak as the greatest copper port in the country.
Before you hear the rest of the talk, you have some time to look at questions 16 to 20. Now listen and answer questions 16 to 20.
But what can you do and see on your visit today? Here are just a few highlights. We suggest you start with the visit to the copper mine. Travel on converted mining trains and journey into the depths of the mountain along seams once worked by hundreds of miners. Watch out especially for the great pumping machines which rid the mine of water. But please be warned that, like all mines, ours is very dark and closed in, and we do say that children under 5 and also dogs should not be taken into the mine. The next recommended visit is to the village school. While looking around the classrooms, take a special look at our display of games, which is one of the largest in the world.
Oh, I am extremely sorry. Listen to it again, please.
Now listen and answer questions 16 to 20.
But what can you do and see on your visit today? Here are just a few highlights. We suggest you start with the visit to the copper mine. Travel on converted mining trains and journey into the depths of the mountain along seams once worked by hundreds of miners. Watch out especially for the great pumping machines which rid the mine of water. But please be warned that, like all mines, ours is very dark and closed in, and we do say that children under 5.
Okay, already you have got the information for 16 and 17. Now tell me.
I didn't hear 16. I only heard 17 and 18.
Okay, listen to it again, no problem.
The questions 16 to 20.
But what can you do and see on your visit today? Here are just a few highlights. We suggest you start with the visit to the copper mine. Travel on converted mining trains and journey into the depths of the mountain along seams.
Have you got it?
Journey, sir. Journey.
No.
Oh, I didn't.
Please share your ideas, please.
Attention.
I didn't.
Maybe suggestion.
What do you think? It's clear, where you have got a date information from the audio. I don't know why you can't cast the cassette.
Here are just a few highlights.
Listen to
We
it.
suggest
Oh,
you
it's
start with
trains.
the copper mine.
Say,
Travel on converted mining trains.
Mining train.
it's trains.
You should give more attention, please. Yeah, so the answer for 16 is trains. Okay, let's go ahead.
And journey into the depths of the mountain along seams once worked by hundreds of miners. Watch out especially for the great pumping machines which rid the mine of water. But please be warned that, like all mines, ours is very dark and closed in, and we do say that children under 5 and also dogs.
Okay, already we have got the information for 17. What do you think?
Dark.
Rock.
Dark, sir. Dark.
Dark, yeah.
Sir, is it one word answer or 2 words, sir? Because they said
One word answer.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
One word answer. But you will get 2 word answer also. Okay, for 16, and the answer, correct answer is trains, and for 17, the correct answer is dirt. Then let's go forward.
Should not be taken into the mine. The next recommended visit is to the village school. While looking round the classrooms, take a special look at our display of games, which is one of the largest in the world.
Okay, now tell me. 18.
Games.
Display game. Display game. Display game, sir.
Everyone, please
Game.
share your ideas.
Games. Games.
Games. Okay, of course, it will be games. Okay, then let's go forward.
And it's
But sir, game is
recommended
just one word, sir. Okay, sir.
guided tour. This will give you the opportunity to ask lots of questions. Near the school is the beautiful old sailing ketch called the George. You're welcome to board the boat and look round the cabins. Look out for the ship's wheel, which was missing until only 5 years ago, when it was dredged out of the silt by local fishermen. We have no idea how it got there, but it's been polished and proudly restored to its original place on the boat. Please take care going down the ladders if you wish to visit the lower deck. We don't recommend you allow young children to use them. So we hope you have a memorable visit to Manham Port, and will tell your friends all about us.
Sorry,
That
listen.
is the end of section.
The
Listen to-
opportunity to ask lots of questions. And that, like all mines, ours is very dark and closed in, and we do say that children under 5 and also dogs should not be taken into the mine. The next recommended visit is to the village school. While looking round the classrooms, take a special look at our display of games, which is one of the largest in the world. And it's recommended that you time your visit to coincide with a guided tour. This will give you the opportunity to ask.
Okay, already you have got the information for 19. Please share it.
Guided tour.
Guide. Guided on is.
Anyone else, please?
Guided tour.
Yeah. I have got only 2 answers from both of you. What about the other participants? Sharmin Haq, you should say something. and
Guided
your
tour,
answer.
sir.
So they guide it or guide it or.
Yeah, guided is okay. And after guided, what is the word?
Tour. T-O-U-R.
Yeah, tour. It will be tour. T-O-U-R. Guided tour. Okay, dear participants, you are right. Let's go forward. You have only 1 question left.
Lots of questions. Near the school is the beautiful old sailing ketch called the George. You're welcome to board the boat and look round the cabins. Look out for the ship's wheel, which was missing until only 5 years ago, when it was dredged out of the silt by local fishermen. We have no idea how it got there, but it's been polished and proudly restored to its original place on the boat. Please take care going down the ladders if you wish to visit the lower deck. We don't recommend you allow young children to use them. So,
Okay, already you have got the information for 20. What do you think?
Ladders.
Sir, load is, yes, maybe.
Mr.
Load is,
Rajat,
but
please,
I'm not.
please mention the word in the message box because you can't pronounce it properly. So you have to write it down.
Okay. Oh, without an S.
Letters. It will be letters. L, R, D, D, E, R, or you can use S with it. Letters. Yeah. You have wrote it correctly. Okay, thank you very much. And dear participant, please share your score in our message box. Out of 10, how much have you got? Please. Michelle, out of 10, 8. The score of Michelle is 8. Write down Mr. Riyad, Sharmin, Shajib Nag. Please write down your score. Riyad 8, Shajib Nag 7, Sharmin Haq 4. Okay, I think you have tried your level best and you have done very well. So be more attentive and you'll be able to get 10 out of 10. Okay, dear participant, this is enough for today. And
Sir, I want to ask one thing, sir.
yeah, sure.
So in this question type, we have no more than 2 words, and we just have, sir, for question 19 we have the 2 words, sir. But for other question we only have that only one word answer, sir.
Actually, listening doesn't follow a particular criteria. You have to be more attentive to the audio. If you give more attention, then it will be very easy for you because sometimes you get indirect information from the audio. They use synonym of the words or synonym of the phrase. So it is very difficult to say the answer will be 1 word or 2 words or sometimes 3 words. Okay, try to make a habit of listening and try to listen different English, British English, American English, Indian English, and Canadian English. Then I think it will be easy for you.
Sir?
Yeah.
Yes, I also wanted to add on something. These questions, they come in different types. There are some other questions which come saying answer with no more than 1 word and or a number, which means you have to, there are some parts you have to put a number and a word. And there are other types which say write 2 words and or a number, which means you have to put 2 words and even a number. Not all of the questions, but there are some of the questions that you have to place 2 words and a number.
Yeah.
So it's really essential for us to actually take note of the instructions before you start answering your questions.
Actually, they are changing their rules, their trends, because they are upgrading their system. And this is number 10. Now they are running number 17. So they are changing. If you compare this listening item with the previous books, then you will see that the previous books were very easy. But so now we are advancing towards the difficult information. And you are solving from book 9. And try to recall book 9. Book 9 were easy, were I should say easier than book 10. And today we have solved ways 4. This test 4 is more difficult if I compare with the previous tests. So you will face new types of problem, but you have to give more attention. Now they are using synonym of words, ideas, and phrases. And today you have faced it in most of the questions. And in our previous test, we got direct information from the audio, but today we haven't got it. So be careful about it and try to understand the synonymous ideas. Then I think you will be able to answer correctly, same person answer. Is it clear?
Yes, sir. So can I ask you one thing, sir? This is my personal question, sir. Can I ask you?
Yeah.
So in my writing time, sir, I did so much spelling mistakes, sir. So for that, what should I do for that? So much.
Yeah, you have to write regularly, and when you will see any any difficult word, then you have to write that word.
Like, sir, the guided or sir, I will smell mistake on that word also, sir.
Write
I
more
don't
and
know.
more. If you write more and more, then a spelling mistake will be solved. It's not a big problem.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
If you have a spelling mistake, then you have to write regularly and at least try to write 4 pages every day. Then your problem will be solved within
Yes,
1
sir.
month. Not 1 month before that, you will be able to solve your problem.
So, what kind of thing I have to write, sir? Anything or
Anything,
any specific thing?
anything you can write.
Okay, sir.
Try to read newspaper, or you can read any essay, any graph, or anything. After your reading, you can write. You can write the summary of what you have read. And when you will see a new word or a big word, try to write that word.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, dear participants, we have come to the end of our class. And thank you very much for your participation in our group. Without you, it is not possible to run this group. And today we have completed our speaking and listening. And tomorrow I will try to keep the listening class with our speaking class. So thank you.
Okay, sir. Good night and take
Thank
care.
you,
Good
sir,
night,
for
sir.
your time.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your time. Good night, sir.